What drives human beings to act, to strive, to conquer, and to create? According to the iconic German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, the answer is not survival. It's not morality. It's something deeper and more primal, the will to power. In this powerful and often controversial work, Nietzsche explores the driving force behind all human behavior, revealing that life, at its core, is a struggle for expansion, dominance, and self-overcoming. The Will to Power is not a traditional book. It's a posthumous compilation of Nietzsche's unpublished notes and reflections, a raw, unfiltered look into the mind of one of history's most original thinkers. Let's explore the bold and challenging ideas of this text and how they can still ignite strength and transformation in the modern world. Friedrich Nietzsche, 1844 to 1900, was a German philosopher, cultural critic, and poet. Known for his radical rethinking of morality, truth, and human nature, he remains one of the most influential figures in modern thought. His works, including Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Beyond Good and Evil, and The Will to Power, question everything, from religion to science, from society to the self. Key concepts from The Will to Power. 1. The will to power as the fundamental drive. Nietzsche argues that life is not guided by a will to survive, as Darwin suggests, but by a will to power, a deep psychological drive to grow, dominate, shape reality, and impose one's values on the world. Life itself is essentially appropriation, injury, conquest of the unfamiliar and the weak. Practical example: a scientist striving to redefine a theory, an entrepreneur reshaping an industry, a musician reinventing an entire genre. These aren't just acts of survival, they are expressions of power and creative will. 2. Overcoming the self. Becoming stronger through struggle. Nietzsche saw struggle and hardship not as problems, but as necessary conditions for greatness. The will to power pushes individuals to go beyond their current state, to become something greater, what he calls Übermensch, or the Overman. What does not kill me makes me stronger is more than a quote. It's a reflection of Nietzsche's worldview. Real-life analogy: a person facing financial ruin decides to rebuild, not just their career, but their identity. Through the fire of adversity, they become something entirely new and stronger. Third, critique of morality and slave morality. Nietzsche believed that traditional morality, especially religious morality, was rooted in weakness and resentment. What we often consider virtue, humility, obedience, self-denial, he saw as mechanisms of the powerless to control the powerful. True morality, he argued, should come from strength, affirmation, and the ability to create new values. Modern reflection: instead of conforming to outdated rules, individuals should define their own purpose and standards based on inner strength, not guilt or fear. 4. Truth is not objective. It's a tool of power. Nietzsche challenges the very concept of objective truth. He claimed that what society calls truth is often just the dominant narrative, shaped by those in power to protect their interests. There are no facts, only interpretations. Example: in history, the victors write the official narrative. Nietzsche warns us to question these truths and seek deeper layers of meaning. 5. Creation as the highest form of power. At its highest expression, the will to power is not just about domination, it's about creation. To Nietzsche, the ultimate human act is to create values, art, philosophy, or meaning where none existed before. Example: the philosopher who invents a new ethical system, the artist who breaks conventions, the leader who reshapes society. These are not destroyers. They are creators. Conclusion: the will to power is not a soft, comforting philosophy. It's a call to arms, not against others, but against your own limitations. Nietzsche invites you to stop waiting for permission, stop following inherited beliefs, and instead create your own truth. To embrace hardship, transcend weakness, and live from a position of power and intention. In today's world where so many seek approval, safety, and conformity, Nietzsche's voice reminds us: live dangerously, Build your cities on the slopes of Vesuvius. Send your ships into uncharted seas, not to destroy, but to become. If this message speaks to your soul, if you feel the hunger to rise, to expand, to become, then this is your invitation. Be part of our journey. If you find our content valuable and inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Your support motivates us to keep going and bring you the best content, so don't forget to leave a like and share the video with those who might benefit.